Hey guys, welcome to part 1 of my series on how to take control of your finances. In this video, I will show you how to lay out your personal cash flow in a spreadsheet and go over some quick ways to lower your expenses. Just a disclaimer, this is not financial advice. This is what I've been doing for a while and it has worked well for me. One easy way you can start saving money is by simply visualizing how you currently spend your money and then determining which areas have room for improvement. Alright, let's get started. So first of all, I will add my monthly take-home pay. In this case, $3,800 is just based on an average Canadian salary of $55,000 a year. So this is not my personal salary because I want to keep that private. Next up, I will add all my fixed expenses. In this case, it's rent, student loan payment, hydro, which is our electricity here, TELUS is our internet bill, my phone bill, my car payment, ICBC and BCAA is my insurance and my optional insurance. These three here are subscriptions, monthly subscriptions. And these guys down here are yearly expenses, which I just use the yearly amount and divide it by 12 to get the monthly amount. Next up, I highlighted some of the fields based on how they're withdrawn. So for example, my rent, I have to manually transfer to my landlord, while my student loan is being withdrawn monthly from my debit account. And then the TELUS, the internet bill, is being withdrawn from my credit card. So debit card, credit card, and then manual. Next up, I just added the day of the month that all these expenses are withdrawn. So for rent, it gets withdrawn on the 1st, and then car payments are on the 5th, Spotify is charged on the 24th, and so on. For the yearly ones, I just have the renewal date written down here. And then over here in this column, this is a formula that tells me how many days until the next payment is due. So for my rent, it's due in 12 days, student loan due in 11 days, and so on. So let's say my hydro bill is due today, which is the 19th. That would show this in red, meaning that it's time to pay for my hydro bill. And if it's due tomorrow, let's say 20th, it'll show in orange just to let me know that tomorrow I have to pay for my hydro bill. And then over here is my net income, which is basically my take-home pay minus my expenses. And this down here is just the amount I can spend per day based on the net income up here. Now over here you can list all your personal debt. So for example, your credit card, student loan, or car loan. And we're done. Now we have a good overview of how much we spend on a regular basis and where exactly the money goes. This will help us find recurring expenses we can reduce or even eliminate altogether. For example, if you feel like you're not really getting much out of your Patreon subscriptions anymore, you can just get rid of these, and you can see up here your expenses reduce and your net income increases, so you have more money to put towards paying off your debt. You could, for example, reduce your phone bill if you figure you're not using as much data as you thought you would. Another thing you can do is decrease your TV subscription. So if you feel like you're not really watching as much TV as you thought you would, or you're not really watching some of the channels, you can contact your TV provider and see if they can lower that rate for you. And then to lower your electricity, you could, for example, get a smart thermostat, install LED light bulbs, and you can use one of those power bars that have an automatic switch. So if you turn off your PC, it also turns off your monitors, your speakers, and any other peripherals that you might have. All these things seem like they won't make a big difference, but combined they actually do make quite a difference. And one thing that probably only applies to people in BC is to go for optional insurance with, let's say, BCAA or some other third-party insurance provider. For example, here I use BCAA and it saves me about $25 a month, which is not too bad. I will leave a link to this spreadsheet just below the like button. So all you have to do is go to File and then make a copy. That way you can keep track of your own income and expenses. All right, and we're done. In the next part, we will build our monthly spending budget in order to start saving some money. If you feel like you've learned a thing or two, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the like button. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Stay safe and see you in the next one.